Balanced Essentials is an Australian aromatherapy company devoted to health and well-being, using the highest quality therapeutic essential oils in its all-natural product range. Each oil is subjected to quality control procedures to ensure scientific evidence of its properties. This unique collection, superbly presented, describe the effect on the mind and relate to an energy center of the body. Beautiful blends that will uplift, calm, focus your awareness are vital for your skin and will inspire you. The inclusion of crystals to promote and amplify the properties of the products support results that offer a profound and beneficial approach to health and well-being. Take a deep breath. Now sit back and relax. Awaken your senses with Balanced Essentials.
Hello and welcome. My name's Nikki V. You're watching UTV. Now, are you searching perhaps for a natural way to rejuvenate your skin, to support your body's detoxification process and enhance your overall well-being? Then if so, you are in for a treat today. Today, we're going to be exploring a product called BE LITE, and this is from Balanced Essentials. Now, this is a transformative wellness solution that actually is crafted from a therapeutic blend of pure plant extracts. Now, what this does is combines the wisdom of traditional aromatherapy with the validation of modern science. Now, BE LITE is going to support things like detoxification, improve your circulation, and rejuvenate your skin. This has been carefully selected with ingredients such as lavender, frankincense, and geranium. Now, not only will this promote relaxation and stress relief, but it will also target issues, for example, like fluid retention, the appearance of cellulite and joint discomfort. With BE LITE, you are embracing a holistic approach to actually caring for your body and caring for your mind as well. So what I want you to do is get ready to discover this incredible product that can really help to enhance your life today. Now, shortly, we're going to be meeting Cheryl Gilbert. She is the wellness expert and an advocate for natural health solutions. We love her. She's got over 30 years of experience in this realm, and she has changed so many lives already. You should see the folders of testimonials that this lady has, literally tombs and tombs. She has helped thousands upon thousands of people, and they write to her every day to let her know. Now, she's known for her groundbreaking products, particularly for pain, and also, well, that's helped millions of Australians, millions of Aussies are in pain. But the product that we're talking about today, BE LITE, this is backed by science. This is a listed product with that government agency. So all claims that we say in this show, they have to be true. They have to be accurate. Now, this hour, I believe, could be life-changing for you in one way or another when you see the list of things that it may assist with. Now, before we meet our goddess, Cheryl, I'm going to give you the deal because you are going to want to jump on. The price that we have today is very, very achievable. You're not just getting the BE LITE, you're also getting the BE LITE Firming and Toning Lotion. These are exceptional products for $109. Should be $134, $109 today. You've got free delivery, 30-day money-back guarantee. You need to go to aroma.com.au, 1-800-836-826, the number on your screen, or you can buy it now. Now, I want to make this very, very clear from the get-go. Cheryl or myself will not be saying anything that is untrue. With it being a listed product, we have to stick to the facts, and we absolutely will do that. We're going to take it through. There's a process we're going to take it through step by step. We will stick to the facts. There is nothing that we're going to be saying that is puffery or making it up. We know what we're able to say. And I've got to give her, and I want you to give her a big UTV welcome. It is the queen of UTV, well, she's the goddess, we've named her, is beautiful Cheryl. Hello, my love.
Hello.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Lovely to be here.
Now,
Thank you.
you have literally changed the lives of millions of people with Be Relieved. It's the hero in your range, and it's brought so much relief for Australians for pain. Did you think 30 years ago that you would have such huge success, not just with Be Relieved, but with Be Light, Be Calm, all of the products?
No, I wanted it to go well because I loved aromatherapy. Once I got involved in it and learnt more about it, I saw just what it could do to help people, and so therefore that was my main aim, but I wanted to make it simple. I wanted it to be the very best quality. I wanted the name to actually tell you what it does, to make it easier, and to really make it simpler rather than having to mix your own, which back then was very popular. You could have 40 oils and have to mix a drop of this, 3 drops of that. And I thought the average person hasn't got time for that.
It's confusing, and you can make mistakes as well.
You can make mistakes, but the main thing is that you haven't got the time, and a lot of older people who will benefit the most from the product are not going to do that.
Now, Aussies, many of us love and know you for your brand, the amazing brand BE LITE Essentials. But for those who have never met Cheryl before, tell us a little bit about, because most amazing history, tell us a little bit about your background.
I guess I've done quite a bit. As a young child, I mixed perfume, my auntie's perfumes when I was very young. I've done a little bit of nursing. I've been a pathology paramedic. I've done just a whole lot of things. I worked a little bit in advertising, and I opened a shop in Beecroft concentrating on aromatherapy.
And that's where the whole passionate journey began.
Yeah.
Now, the brand, actually a current affairs program, had a little snoop around your brand, and they actually called your oils, because, you know, they try and disprove things, but they called your oils miracle oils. Now, that was a huge it was pivotal, wasn't it?
It was. It was a very interesting day with everyone coming up to be tested with thermal imaging, which was a great way to show. We wanted to show how it worked within 3 to 5 minutes of application, and of course they were trying to disprove. And we had a number of people come up and apply. We applied the product, and then we did the shots with it. And by the end of the day, they were actually putting it on themselves, and it became the miracle oil, known as the miracle oil.
Because it's all results driven, and that's why they couldn't disprove it. You've literally got thousands and thousands of positive reviews. I mean, I've just got just a few for Be Light here, and that is like maybe an ounce of. I had to go through these. I thought I can't be sat there with a thing this high with a Be Light. So we've picked off some of the best ones here. But listen, tell us about Be Light and why you formulated, because I think this. You're going to want this product. It is amazing, the things that it covers. But why did you formulate it?
Originally, I was asked to do it for a weight loss clinic, and so I brought that together. But it ended up, in the end, being something that I took on board with my own products, and I had Be Relieved and Be Sport then. And it became such a popular one with the customers. I was getting such great feedback on how it worked for swelling, for fluid, and it went so well with the range. So anyone that had tried the Be Relieved and the Be Sport, which are the pain relief products, we're then going for this as well because it could help with the fluid and the pain, it could help with gout, all sorts of things as well.
And we're going to get into those individually in a moment, because it is fascinating what this one product can do with the synergy, the blend of all of these different oils. Now, you actually got this listed with that government agency, so we can. This is a a therapeutic product. It's a therapeutic good. Talk to us about the approval for claims and what they could assist with us.
It's such a long process, and if you are a natural product, it is a little bit harder because you've got to make sure that everything you say is accurate, and aromatherapy's been around for thousands of years, so we basically know what aromatherapy does and the benefit. However, when you're up against a pharmaceutical body, you've got to make sure that you can bring those claims together You can't have a placebo effect with these because of the fact they have a smell.
Yeah.
So you'll know whether it's on you or not on you. But it is a pretty long process, and you've got to make sure you're accurate and you do it properly.
Very few people in that world, that natural world, are brave enough to actually go to that length, and this is what I love, that it's backed by that, and you've done that. And the active ingredients in this are what makes this so powerful, and these are the active ingredients that have been tested. You have cypress, you have lavender, geranium, frankincense, ginger, juniper, lime, sage, orange. Every single one of those works on something different. They are active ingredients, and that is the key word. They are actives. Now, you have got, I believe, Cheryl, in there, we said you have got 10 in the BE LITE and there's 11 in the lotion, active ingredient.
That's right. There's 10. You'll find the oil is the stronger of the two. The lotion works in a way to make the other more beneficial. But the lotion also contains phenol, which is really good for firming and toning the skin as well. So they both work in different ways, but you'll find that the oil itself, because we're taking on board so many toxins, it really helps to alleviate that. It really helps the body to rid itself of toxins as well.
And they work quite quickly. I think I want to go back to the problems that these are going to solve, because it's huge to go through and get it through as a therapeutic good. It has a number of claims that can be substantiated that addresses these issues. We can't just put these up on. I want to show you the claims, because I'm going to go through each of these and we're going to talk about it. So oils in the blend have been traditionally used to assist with things like edema. And when you think of edema and the swelling, think also the cosmetic effect or the appearance or the way that the manifestation and presentation of things like cellulite, PMS and menstrual symptoms, muscle soreness, mild joint aches and pains, symptoms of occasional gout, promotion of blood circulation in peripheral areas. Think about, you get cold hands, cold legs, cold feet. Maybe you've got, one of those particular issues that you're having to deal with, or diseases that presents itself with the cold periphery. Relief in pain and headache. But it's not just there. Think about your varicose veins and look at the words that I'm using. These are specific. Reduction. I can't do it willy-nilly. Reduction of varicose veins, general irritation and itchy skin, fatigue, helping to promote vitality, assisting with mild relaxation, relief of mild eczema, relief of bruise pain, relief of symptoms of mild anxiety, and antimicrobial for minor cuts and abrasions. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to break down some of these issues and address them. And I want to start with the top, which is a big one. Because BE LITE is rooted in this traditional aromatherapy practices, but one of its abilities to address edema, fluid retention, and the cosmetic effects of cellulite is a huge thing. Tell us about this. Elaborate on this.
Well, I think most women are aware of what happens with cellulite, and a lot of our hormones don't help us in that way, but we're taking on board toxins each and every day, whether it's in the food that we eat, the air we breathe, what we sit on, all sorts of things. And eventually that builds up and we have the orange peel, cellulite. And that is something that becomes so apparent.
Yeah. Do you need a drink, Cheryl? You have a drink, darling. We're all friends here, we know you well, but it's true, the mild edema, the cellulite builds up, it can be painful, it can be cold to touch, but also you get other fluid build-up. This is brilliant form, we'll go to it in a minute. Things like swelling and discomfort in your hands or your feet or your legs. It's a big area, isn't it? So let's get into it.
It is, and we need to be able to look at what we can do by applying, I'm sorry. For some
have another
reason,
drink. It's
I've
probably
been fine up until I
it's
came
the
here.
aircon. Have another drink. So it's good. Yeah.
But it helps to break down because the body, to protect itself from toxins, puts a water capsule around those areas of
inflammation.
And the toxins. And that will
if you
build
just
up.
give us a minute, everyone, we're going to play a clip because I want our Cheryl to take a good gulp of water and we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you the other side of this.
Balanced Essentials is an Australian aromatherapy company devoted to health and well-being, using the highest quality therapeutic essential oils in its all-natural product range. Each oil is subjected to quality control procedures to ensure scientific evidence of its properties. This unique collection, superbly presented, describe the effect on the mind and relate to an energy center of the body. Beautiful blends that will uplift, calm, focus your awareness are vital for your skin and will inspire you. The inclusion of crystals to promote and amplify the properties of the products support results that offer a profound and beneficial approach to health and well-being. Take a deep breath. Now sit back and relax. Awaken your senses with Balanced Essentials.
Now, does it sound like you need something like this in your life? My good friend Cheryl Gilbert, she is here and she is here to help us, having devoted 30 years of her life to this. Now, BE LITE, here's the details, everybody. You can get the BE LITE and the BE LITE firming and toning lotion for just $109. A little goes a long way. These are truly life-changing products. Now, it's going to help with so many issues, from your edema, your PMS, your relief of soreness in your muscles, joint aches and pains, mild, symptoms of occasional gout, helping you with your peripheral areas like your legs, your hands, your feet, relief in pain and headache. And there's more that this does just in this one product, and it is the synergy of all of those incredible traditional oils. Reduction of varicose veins, if you've got itchy or irritation skin, you've got eczema, bruises, need to relax a little bit more, you've got a little bit of anxiety or minor cuts and abrasions. I've seen people use it for spider bites. But listen, Cheryl, we touched on the orange peel skin. We can actually say cellulite in the show. So how does BE LITE help with the cosmetic appearance of cellulite?
It helps to break down the water capsule, basically, that's built up there for all the toxins, because we take on board so much. Our body can't get rid of it, so what happens is it stores it, and it stores it in those areas of the body, the fatty areas. What happens with this is it actually increases the circulation, it increases the way that the body gets rid of it naturally. So that we're going to get rid of a lot of those areas, and over time they will start to reduce, which is huge. And to know you can actually work on cellulite.
We always say, don't we, Cheryl? We say to people, because people say, "Oh, I'm using the BE LITE and the toning lotion and everything, but I'm going to spend a penny every 5 minutes," and we're like, "That's how you know it's working." Because you're pee-peeing a lot with it.
Because it's also diuretic in its actions, you'll find that you're going to the toilet a lot more than you would. And that's one way to know it's actually working.
Yeah. Now, let's be honest, Cheryl. As women, we think, rightly or wrongly, that the presence of cellulite can, reduce our confidence. It can increase our anxiety a little bit. Should I wear that swimsuit? We get a little bit dissatisfied with our outfits and our bodies. Not even a swimsuit. You wear something tight and you think that people are going to see the dimples coming through.
Yeah. I think that's what people worry about, but one of the things is it's not healthy for you to have a lot. You know that you've got a lot of toxins that have built up over time. And people want to get healthy these days. We want to detox. We want to look at how we can have our body working in the best way that it can. And you'll find with this product, it's amazing for circulation. It's amazing to help encourage the body to rid itself of these toxins. And over time, you're getting noticeable results. We've had people that say, I measured my arm before I started. And within a week to 2 weeks, they said there is a marked difference.
That's incredible.
And it is quite amazing when you think about what it can do. And for, the problem areas such as the stomach area, the upper thighs. So when you're applying it, also use massage, because massage is very good at helping to encourage the circulation,
I'm going to do
to help
exactly
things
that.
work better, but it also helps to tone muscles. So there's so much that goes on with all of this that I think people will be really surprised. It's one of our most popular products as well.
Just with the general edema, and I'm going, because I'm thinking about fingers for me, sometimes I get really swelly in that area, or it could be your hands, it could be your feet, it could be your ankles. That feels awful, because that edema, when you get puffy, you can't bend, you have no movement, it's painful, and it's that dull ache that you get, you know, it's that tenderness that you get. It's horrible, and the frustration that comes from that, and the irritability, and particularly in the heat as well. Like we've had 41-degree day here in Sydney the other day. It was like an inferno, and that's when you can expand even more.
That's right, because you're not getting the circulation through, and you may have problems also with a knee injury, or you may have problems with varicose veins, which is impaired circulation. And I even had a lady ring me a week ago, and she recently started using the products. And she was amazed at how they have the ability to actually, she had very thick ankles and very, very swollen, lots of edema. And she was amazed at the difference it was making. It was the lightness of her step, the way that she felt. And they also have a lot of properties in it that helps with anxiety and to help give you a bit more energy. So once you start feeling better, you get that really push to do something more, and you tend to change your life. So these sorts of products are quite incredible in that way.
You don't have to wait years for them to start working with side effects. Now, I want to talk about mild joints, mild aches and joint pains and kind of inflammations, the physical sensation of the stiffness, the dull ache, the tenderness, and how BE LITE can assist us with that, like just the general joint pains.
If you're looking at even something such as gout, which is a build-up of uric acid crystals, and it helps to rid the body of those as well. So it's helping in many ways. Now, you have the 10 essential oils in BE LITE, and what they will actually do, it's in combination with sweet almond, wheat germ and macadamia, which is the base, the carrier oils.
And carrier oils are just as important as
They
essential
are very
oil.
important, and most of the time people don't think about that. They look at the action of the essential oils, but you've actually got so much that goes on just in the carrier oils, and they're full of vitamins and nutrients that actually feed the area as well. But they help, because you can't use pure essential oils on the skin, they're far too strong. By putting them in a carrier oil, they do carry into the system, and they get in. You'd be amazed, it ends up getting in the blood within minutes, the blood plasma, into the bone marrow. It's amazing the way that it actually works.
But without the crappy side effects. A friend of mine, Vicky, I shouldn't say it, I've said it now, haven't I? Sorry, Vic. She's a pilot, and she phoned me the other day, and she said she went to the doctor because she had such bad pains in her feet, and it turned out it was gout. And she said, they've given me these tablets and I've taken them, and then she texts me the next day, she goes, I can't stay off the toilet, I've got the runs so badly, it's affected my stomach so badly. But you're not dealing with that when you're dealing with something that the body...
A lot of people don't realise that the diuretics that they might take, if they accidentally take more in the tablets, then it can actually cause an imbalance, which can throw out the potassium levels in the heart and actually cause heart problems. So you have to be so careful about what you're doing with medication. Whereas with the BE LITE, it brings you back to a balance. So it's only going to help you rid the fluid that is excess to requirements.
You can't rid more than you need.
No, and so you'll go to the toilet some days more than other days, and that really shows you that you may have more fluid on one day, you might be a bit dehydrated another day.
But she wasn't talking about spending a penny, Cheryl. She was talking about the other one that it affected her, not very good on the...
it's actually very good to help with, things like constipation, because it will help with the bowel and the movement there.
Okay, so... it's anti-inflammatory then, so you've got the properties in there which are anti-inflammatory, which are targeting the swelling and the discomfort in your joints. Now, improve blood circulation. You've touched on it, and I see that as a theme with all of these symptoms that we're talking about. Elaborate a little bit more about, you know, the ability to deliver oxygen and crucial nutrients.
Well, the more that you can increase your circulation and help your body that way, the more you will oxygenate the areas. And we all know that oxygen helps the body to recover quicker. And it's so beneficial, whereas often with people with varicose veins, they'll find too that the impaired circulation there or the edema is causing problems, and they're not going to be getting the circulation through that will really help the body to maintain the balance that it needs. And the body all the time is trying to repair itself. It's trying to help us. Often we don't listen until it's too late, but it's so important that we actually help the body, because it's the one thing that's going to stay with us, you know, and it impacts, our health impacts on every single thing that we do. So once you start on this and you start to see that there are results, you'll start to think, oh, maybe I can look at my diet now, because you've actually had some response quicker than if you had gone on a diet or taken out a lot of the bad foods or the foods that, you know, often when you go into the supermarket, you'll know when you look at the chemicals that we're actually taking on board,
when you start reading
and the preservatives.
Packets, yeah.
Exactly, and they store in the body because our body cannot get rid of it as quickly as we would think.
So we store those as toxins?
Yes.
And that's where all the other issues happen. Now, what about, when I've used this before, and I've been a bit stiff in kind of like my muscles or whatever, I found that it's been quite warming. Is that all to do, like it feels like it's warming the muscles? That's the circulation.
Yeah, that's for circulation. And these two products, people have said, well, why do I need the firming and toning lotion with the BE LITE? They contain basically the same oils, but this one, the firming and toning, has phenol for the extra toning properties there. But they work so well because you can see it's a smaller bottle in the BE LITE. So the best way is to use that on the areas where you need it. And you can have the upper arms, you can have the stomach area, or you might have the legs, the knees, the feet. But then you can use the firming and toning lotion, and you can put it all over your body, and it's going to enhance the beneficial properties of the BE LITE.
Right, so that doesn't just have to be targeted. This is targeted, but this can go everywhere.
This can go everywhere on the body.
Up the oil.
And one thing that I've said to people is put some on your face as a moisturiser, and you're going to feel the firmness. It's quite surprising how you could actually feel it, and you think, well, it is firming the skin. The ingredients in it are very, very nourishing, and of course you've got that the fact that they're the same oils that are going in both, but this will just enhance it, and it will give you more moisture, more moisturising for the skin.
Fabulous. Which
will help the skin recover from things and, you know, and improve the texture of the skin.
Now, I just want to touch on varicose veins again, because I know that is a huge issue, not just cosmetically, but, you know, how it feels.
Yes.
So that is when the circulation is impaired, you said, and that causes the blood to
It causes
pool?
a swelling in the veins, and then you get that look, and then of course it just slows everything down.
So how would I use this on my varicose veins?
Well, the best way is to apply it and go from the feet up, or even from the ankles up, up to your knees, and go upward in stroking motions. You don't need to be too severe, because some people that have varicose veins end up with clots if they have clots. So you don't want to be too severe and dislodge any clots. So just gently massage, but go in an upward motion. And that is the best way to help with the varicose veins.
And can
You'd be surprised.
Can you imagine how much lighter your legs are going to feel, you know, eventually with that?
Absolutely.
It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. We've got so much more to cover, but I want to ask you, have you placed your order yet? Now is the time. If you've been putting up with some of these ailments, and we've just touched the tip of the iceberg here with gout and varicose veins and edema and cellulite, and there's so much more we can talk about these the blend that we've got here for you today. $109. You've got a discount, you've got a free delivery, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get it home and try it and see how you feel after you've been using it. Aroma.com.au, call the number on your screen. See you on the other side of this.
Balanced Essentials is an Australian aromatherapy company devoted to health and well-being, using the highest quality therapeutic essential oils in its all-natural product range. Each oil is subjected to quality control procedures to ensure scientific evidence of its properties. This unique collection, superbly presented, describe the effect on the mind and relate to an energy center of the body. Beautiful blends that will uplift, calm, focus your awareness are vital for your skin and will inspire you. The inclusion of crystals to promote and amplify the properties of the products support results that offer a profound and beneficial approach to health and well-being. Take a deep breath. Now sit back and relax. Awaken your senses with Balanced Essentials.
Have you secured yours? We've got lots more to touch on and not a lot of time left. But if you like what you've heard so far about the incredible BE LITE Firming and Toning Lotion, now if you've just joined us, I want to go through the ingredients. And these are active ingredients, and that's the big difference. And everything that we're talking about has got is being listed as therapeutic for particular uses. So the active ingredients are cypress, lavender, geranium, frankincense, ginger, juniper, lime, sage and orange. For example, cypress, juniper, geranium and sage help with enhancing circulation, reducing swelling and really relieving the heavy aching sensation that you might get. So these are the issues that you may be facing, and we're allowed to say this, that oils in this blend have traditionally been used to assist with edema / the cosmetic presentation of cellulite, PMS, menstrual problems, relief of muscle soreness, mild joint aches and pains, gout, symptoms of occasional, promotion of blood circulation in peripheral areas like your legs, your hands, your feet, relief in pain and headache, and there's more. There's 2 pages, reduction of varicose veins, general irritation, itchy skin, fatigue, helping promote that sense of vitality. Maybe you need also to assist yourself, your mind to relax a little. Perhaps you've got a little mild eczema that needs relief. Relief of bruise, pain, relief of symptoms of mild anxiety, and antimicrobial for minor cuts and bruises. And I've got loads of reviews that I don't even have time to read, but quite a few of these go on about things like spider bites. When I was bitten, there was no abnormal swelling. Hang on. I followed your suggestion. This is a lady that wrote to our Cheryl. I followed your suggestion to use the BE LITE BE LITE oil on the bite, and I'm absolutely amazed at how quickly it brings down the swelling. Within 6 hours of applying to the bite, the swelling reduced to the size of a normal insect bite. So this is somebody that you're a legend in their house, and their other half's now converted. This is somebody that had a massive bite. Somebody who had a stroke here, actually, that left them paralysed on the left-hand side, including their leg and arm. They were told they wouldn't walk again, but through determination and all the physio, they're walking. But in 4 weeks, the circulation in their leg has improved immensely. I feel as if I have this burst of energy coming through, and my walking has improved at least 40%. Obviously, all results vary, but when you're talking about peripheral circulation, let's just discuss this. Some of the symptoms that we might present.
Well, you can have that tingly feeling. You can have, we all know when your feet are feeling a little bit like they're concrete when you're walking.
Yeah.
Most people that have peripheral problems can also, there are some that are diabetic as well, which can cause problems. And it can be something that if it's allowed to continue or it worsens.
It can be very dangerous,
it
can't it?
can get to the point where you may lose a toe,
Yeah.
you might lose, more than one toe. And by being able to increase the circulation, you can make a massive difference. And I've seen that in aromatherapy. What it can do, I know with my uncle, who had problems with his toes and had some toes removed. And then he decided to use the product because up until then it was just airy-fairy. And the physio actually said to him, now, if you had been using this on that foot before, you would not have lost the toes. So
wow.
There's so much that can be done with aromatherapy when it's done properly, and I especially love BE LITE because of the way it enhances the body. It helps you to get rid of toxins, but it also helps with the circulation. And
I can't think of anything in pharma that really can, without causing more issues.
Well, when you're looking at pharmaceutical as opposed to a natural, pharmaceutical will have a good benefit, but it will always have some kind of a bad benefit or a side effect. This is very different in that the body is working with it. It's a natural product. You've got a lot of plant-based ingredients in this. And they work so well because the body decides what it needs and what it doesn't need, and goes from there.
So, yeah, you've got the numbness all that pins and needle kind of sensation, particularly in the fingers and the toes. Cold hands, cold feet.
And it will start to work within 3 to 5 minutes, like we have seen with Be Relieved and Be Sport. The thermal imaging show how quickly it will actually work.
That is incredible, isn't it?
Body.
And what was the other thing? I wrote it down. Was it skin? Yeah, skin changes.
Yes.
If you notice that you got that pale blue, or sometimes you can see really reddish skin, that indicates insufficient blood flow as well.
It depends. There's so many things it can be, and it might be what they've done. They might have injured themselves. There's so much. I know it's one thing I use if I've been out in the sun too much. I know that because it contains a lot of lavender with the firming and toning lotion, I tend to use it to soothe the skin after I've been out in the sun. And it's amazing how quickly it can actually soothe it.
And even that weakness or fatigue, that heaviness that you might have in your legs, as you said, you can put it on and get that sense of lightness.
Yes.
Now, I want to talk about being antimicrobial. I think the spider bite was a good one, wasn't it? But if you talk to us about that, I mean, relief of itching, mild itchies, eczema, antimicrobial.
Yes,
it's a good one to have
really,
as a first response kit.
It is a good one to use it that way, and it can be applied to minor wounds and cuts and scratches, and as we said, itchy bites. I've found a lot of customers that actually have a real reaction to bites and stings. Have found this particular product quite amazing, and they've relied on it now to help them, and that's been quite an interesting thing because there's not a lot you can do when you've actually had a really bad bite. But apparently with many customers now, they're really finding it makes a huge difference to them.
I don't know about you, but there has been a massive reports I've seen of people having really increasingly worse reactions to mosquito bites at the moment.
Yes.
Like massive reactions that they've not seen before.
Well, we've got a lot of mosquitoes out and about, and I know in my particular area because it's more rural, and there's a lot of horses around, we tend to have a lot of mozzies, but because we've had so much rain, our particular weather has really seemed to have developed the mozzies quite well, and the flies.
And the flies, yes.
And so I know a lot of people are suffering in that way, but I just love it if there's any sort of itch. I tend to use that particular
And
one.
your eczema as well, mild eczema.
And mild eczema. You can use them on the face if you want.
So what would you do? Put the oil on the patch and then put some lotion, or what would you recommend?
Yes, you can do that, depending, because we need to look at moisturising our skin. And as we get older, we're not getting enough moisture, so therefore even our joints suffer because of lack of lubrication. So the more we can lubricate our skin, believe it or not, it will actually affect the joints, and that shows with aromatherapy and even the carrier oils, because in Ayurvedic medicine they talk about the carrier oils actually getting into those areas as well. And we talked before about the blood and the plasma and the joints. So to keep your body, the best way to do it is keep your body as well moisturised as you can, and you will gain so much benefit from doing that. Now, if you add massage on top, you're going to get an amazing benefit between the two. So each and every day, get up and put the oil on those areas where you're worried about toxins and cellulite, then cover the rest of your body in the BE LITE. And if you can do that for around about 21 days, some say 21 days, some change that, but you get into a habit, and then that affects the neural pathways, and you've then more
Neurons
likely
that fire together, wire together,
to have a habit formed, and you're more likely to continue it. And then if you do stop, what you'll find is you'll notice a difference. You'll go, I don't feel quite the same.
I want you at home to do your little ritual, make it your thing that no one else can take away, from you. Your little private time for yourself, onto those areas. Don't think it's luxurious. This is something I think you need in your life.
And the more you work at looking after your body, the more it will thank you, the better you'll feel, and you'll go through life a lot healthier than if you didn't. And you will then start to look at other things. You can then look at your diet and other things that will be of benefit as well. But this way, each and every day is quite incredible, and and during summer and times when you really need it, you might use this twice a day and do it that way.
Okay, right, buckle up. Have you ordered yours? I want to share something with you as well about what you're ordering. You can get your BE LITE oil and your BE LITE feminine toning lotion for $109, but Cheryl is also doing, if you go on her website, it's self-explanatory. If you don't want to get those two together, you can get two of those for that price, or you can get two of those for that price.
The prices will vary.
The prices will vary, but you can get them in.
But two of the BE LITE oil will be $119, the same as the BE Relieve, the BE Sport.
Nothing compared to what they're supposed to be.
Yeah,
so $119 for two of them.
For two of those, which is quite. It's so well priced with it, but. If you go to the website, you'll see a part where it shows UTV and the specials, and you can click in there. You can even click and watch the videos if you want to learn again and learn more about it.
You've got us on your website.
And we've got it on the website as well.
I feel privileged. So. It is time to order. Go and check out the website, aroma.com.au. If you've just joined us, I want you to watch this little clip. It tells you all about Balanced Essentials and gorgeous Cheryl and her products, and then we'll come back and have a little bit of a chat further.
Balanced Essentials is an Australian aromatherapy company devoted to health and well-being, using the highest quality therapeutic essential oils in its all-natural product range. Each oil is subjected to quality control procedures to ensure scientific evidence of its properties. This unique collection, superbly presented, describe the effect on the mind and relate to an energy center of the body. Beautiful blends that will uplift, calm, focus your awareness are vital for your skin and will inspire you. The inclusion of crystals to promote and amplify the properties of the products support results that offer a profound and beneficial approach to health and well-being. Take a deep breath. Now sit back and relax. Awaken your senses with Balanced Essentials.
Now, isn't it good to know at the end of the day that help is at hand? Now, are you sitting there and thinking, a lot of what Nikki and Cheryl have discussed today, I've got a couple of those ailments actually, or I may want to prepare myself in case I get bitten by a spider or mozzie. Now, one big thing that people have reported to us is about gout. It can be hugely debilitating. There's a lot of inflammation, a lot of swelling, and BE LITE is here to help. And what is the secret then of this with gout, Cheryl?
It's just the combination of the essential oils, and it's a little bit stronger even than Be Relieved and Be Sport. The formulation of the slightly more essential oils, a little bit higher in the wheat germ content, because that will actually help with scarring and other problems with vitamin E in it. So there's so much more, and it's the synergy of all the oils together that actually work. And that's one of the things that aromatherapy, when it's done well,
it's powerful.
Is very powerful.
So look at these actives, incredible. Cypress, lavender, geranium, each one performing a unique function. Frankincense and ginger, we can see inflammations there in my head when I see those.
Yeah.
Juniper, lime, sage, uplifting, orange. Now, I want you to pay close attention to this list. These are the things that we are, not that we're pretending might help with or suggesting might help with, that we are allowed to say may help with. Edema, PMS, think about your menstrual cramps, or even how you feel crabby coming up to that time of the month. Relief of muscle soreness, think about your mild joints and aches and pains, that just the niggles. Symptoms of occasional gout. Promotion if you've got the cold legs, the cold hands, the cold feet, the peripheries, the circulation. Maybe pain and headache. You know, we haven't even touched on that one, but I can imagine rubbing this into my scalp or into my temples and just getting... just smelling it makes me uplifted in a way, the relief.
It does have a lovely, lovely aroma,
doesn't
this
it?
particular one.
And there's more. We haven't finished. Varicose veins, reduction of, thank you, I'm allowed to say that word. General irritation, your itchy skin. Helping promote vitality if you're a little bit fatigued, assisting with your mind to relax, relief of mild eczema, relief of bruise pain, relief of symptoms of mild anxiety, antimicrobial for minor cuts or abrasions. Now, Cheryl, you were actually telling me during the break that you use the BE LITE, the firming and toning lotion, which has got that extra ingredient, which is phenolene, to the others that we've seen on the screen, so 11 ingredients in this, to remove your makeup.
Yes, I do, and I find, because that's worked so well for me, because it's in a lotion, it's wonderful to actually put, and I put it all over the face. I find it will even help with mascara. So I cover my face in it, give it a good rub, and then I'll use a tissue to tissue it off.
Sorry,
and then
I'm a bit crazy with this.
Then I can go from there and I can use soap to wash it all off. And my skin ends up feeling so cleansed and so moisturised as well. So that's my preferred way. And that way too, I think it's good to have products that work in many ways rather than having so many sitting up there you're paying for. If you've got something that is multi-purpose and is going to give you results and has high quality ingredients, that's the way I think we should be going.
Sorry, this is beautiful. I'm just giving myself a secret massage here before the end of the show. Cheryl, we are at the end of the show. Do you have any last comments that you'd like to share with our beautiful ladies and gentlemen?
I just want to thank everyone for the response with the products. I mean, it's been wonderful. The feedback that I get each and every day is just amazing, and I'm so blessed, so lucky to be able to help people, and that's my main aim, to help people with all of these products.
And we love you for it. Very, very generous. Thank you. So it's make your mind up time. I'm going to put these here. Think about all the issues that we've talked about, from your edema, maybe it is cosmetic and it's the cellulite that you're worried about. Maybe you've got the PMS, the menstrual, or the whole list. There was 2 pages of things that this could potentially assist you with. Now, you have got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get it home and give it a try. Start right away and commit that time to you, a little bit of me time while we're doing this, and take that little bit of ritual for yourself. If it doesn't work, then, you know, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. But I got a feeling that you're going to be one of the many that are going to join Cheryl's testimonial club. Absolutely loving this lady for what she's done for us and millions of Australians over the past 30 years. Now, you can discover all of Balanced Essentials by going to aroma.com.au. Call the number on the screen. Maybe you want a different combination, or it's up to you. But this whole show has been about BE LITE oil and the BE LITE firming and toning lotion. Just $109. Cheryl will send it out to you with free delivery. And of course, just give the number on the call a ring if you want to have a little bit more of a chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much too.
You're an absolute angel. We look forward to seeing you soon. And we want to
Thank
hear
you.
your results of using the BE LITE oil and the BE LITE firming lotion. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for more on UTV.
Thank you.